Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we have the match MCS versus Queen Walkers, an insane match when it comes down to competitive play. And if you guys liked already the Nolex versus Existence match, then this match is exactly the right one for you. So I think this should be already it about the hype intro. I would say we're just getting started with the first attack because, well, I just want to see all of those guys attack in here. We have so many pros, so let's get started. And the first attacker is going to be Gaku from Queen Walkers. So they're going to mix things up. Normally we have always basically like a set order for Queen Walkers. And this time, Gaku is not even attacking with his signature army, which would be the Queen Charge Hybrid. Instead, he is bringing those Inferno Dragons. I think the Inferno Dragons have the highest hit rate in all pro play. So let's see if Gaku can keep this up. We have an insane just wave of loons, of Inferno Dragons, of everything just pushing into the base. We have a couple of those skeleton spells getting dropped in the core to tank the scatter and tank the enemy queen. Those are the key things you want to tank with those skeleton spells, and this is looking good so far. The skeleton trap on air is a little bit annoying, but it should be alright. The tornado trap is getting triggered, but the blimp is going to be really late in that tornado, which means the tornado has basically no impact over there. The skeleton spells are getting dropped everywhere. We have the town hall going down with that rage, and this is looking really good for Gaku. Even the E-Dragon from the beginning is still alive. Those dragons are just smashing everything. And guys, I think to be honest, I think he could have maybe swagged that Royal Champion. That attack was so overpowering. Such a crazy move just for the beginning of this match. And just a quick triple because this is how those Inferno Dragons are doing it. 1 minute and 40. Still on the clock, and he smashed this base. So great start for Queen Walkers, and now it's up to MCS to somehow give them an answer. Give them the answer of as well smashing some bases. And we have Kingsman, and today is kind of like the opposite day, I would say, because Kingsman and Gaku are normally they're insane Queen Charge Hybrid players, and apparently both of them decided against the Queen Charges in this one. So let's see if the Super Witches can, well, somehow get the job done for Kingsman. And he's starting off with the Warden Walk. He's going to Lightning, the Scatter, and the X-Bow, which is looking great pathing-wise. And then he's going to enter into the Town Hall. He has 2 Warbreakers for this and a Jump Spell. So let's see how he can make use out of those. The final with the Bay Dragon is a little bit tricky, I would say, because, well, there's the Tesla coming up. So this is not the easiest final. And he has the king for the outside. That would be my guess. Let's see. The Tesla farm is coming up. There are 4. Maybe there's 2 more Tesla. What? Oh, those 2 Tesla are already down. I'm way over the top already. So let's see. The skeletons are getting into the multi-inferno tower, and he will use those wall breakers any second now. If it's going to be optimal, he's going to wall break into the Expo and Wizard Tower, and then he's going to wall break once again into the Sweeper. That's the setup which he's looking for. So let's see if he can somehow make this work. The first rage is down. The first wall break can work. The second wall break is working as well. Huge value in those wall breaks. He can now easily use that ward ability. Is even blocking another Black Mine. This entry was definitely baited from Queen Walkers. There are so many Black Mines. The next Black Mine is actually hitting the healers. We have the next Black Mine. There are so many Black Mines. I think the first Cocoon already triggered like 2. So every single Black Mine is in this compartment. So crazy bait by Queen Walkers. But is this enough to actually bait another really good pro team? And so far it's looking good for Kingsman, to be honest. The Royal Champ is now coming in, and we have multi-inferno towers on the back end. Multi-inferno towers, you guys know it, are completely useless against those Super Witches because they're just so tanky. Queen is staying alive, taking down that Eagle, still with her ability up. Royal Champion is like jumping around the back end, making sure those defenses are tanked from skeletons, from giants, from whatever. And this Royal Champ still has her ability left. And guys, this is going to be 100% a true from Kingsman. There's no chance of failing this, especially with the Royal Champ ability left. Around about 45 seconds left as well. This is going to be an amazing triple just to start this war. All tied up again, which means both teams one attack in, both teams one triple on the scoreboard. So next attacker is stardra. Somehow stardra and Gaku switch positions. So let's see. And well, another Super Witch. I'm kind of confused. Like, so many Super Witch attacks. To be honest, seeing those both teams, I would expect a ton of Lalo. Like, both teams are really good with those Lalo attacks. So, kind of like a ton of Super Witches right now. Maybe this is the new meta. I'm not sure. But this one is once again another Super Witch attack. Once again, with those lightnings nice and early. So, let's see how the entry is going to be. I guess he's going to wall break into the wizard tower, and then he's trying to wall break somewhere in the core and use the jump on the back end. But at the same time, this time, stardra, compared to the Kingsman attack, he's bringing 2 jumps. So maybe he's not even counting on getting the first... No, wait, where's the second wall break planned? Because, to be honest, why would you bring 2 jumps if you have 2 wall breaks? Like... Let's see what exactly the plan of stardra is. But so far, the entry looks okay. 1 red mine is hitting those Cocooloons. And we have the super minions coming out of the clan castle. The super minions are going to hit the queen, apparently. Or did they hit the queen? I think they're on the queen. Yeah, they're on the queen, actually. This is not good. He needs to use the queen ability. That is not good at all. And the queen is even dying in her ability due to the town hall explosion. This is not looking good. We already had a black mine hitting those healers. So this entry so far might be baited as well. Let's see. Kind of surprised that those 2 teams are baiting a ton of super witch attacks. Maybe they know something which we do not. But either way, those Hawk Brothers now with the rage, with the super witches, are cleaning things up. And, well, now the Royal Champ from the outside as well. There's still multi-inferno towers on the back end. There's a ton of black mines hitting those healers. And I think now we have 1 healer left. Okay, there were a ton of black mines. You guys notice the key to defend those smash attacks or like those super witch attacks is know the possible entries. Bait those entries and make sure that not a single healer is going to survive, because those healers are the key for all of the super witch attacks and for all of those, well, smash attacks and whatever. So this is looking so far like a really low percentage attack from stardra, because the Royal Champ ability already got used. He has not too much cleanup plays because, well, there's just not a ton of cleanup in this army composition, because you try to bring as many healers and as many super witches as possible. And this is not looking good for stardra. This is not looking good for Queen Walkers. An attack like this can decide the war, because whenever this comes down to percentage, MCS is going to have a huge advantage, because 74% on the level of where Queen Walkers and MCS are. This could be not the best start, I would say. So 75%, that's what it looks like for stardra and for Queen Walkers. Now let's see what MCS can do. They're coming in with Synthe, and he's bringing those skeletons and the invisibility spell. This is something which we have seen already a ton from MCS. They really like this combination, but he's starting off first with those lightnings, making sure that he's taking down the Inferno Tower, taking down the sweepers, taking down the queen. So great value over there. And now it's all about the skeleton spell. Where is he dropping those? He's dropping those right in the corner over there and making sure everything is staying invisible except the clan castle. That's the key. Those skeletons need to take down this town hall. This clan castle, sorry. Clan castle is going down. So far, so good. Now he needs to funnel his king in. Wait. The king is not walking inside. Is this planned? That's the question. I mean, the position, how he dropped the king, it seems like it was planned that the king is not going in. So let's see how this works. I mean, the tornado trap is getting triggered, which is great because the tornado trap is out of the picture. So this means no more tornado trap versus the Lalo, which is awesome. Now we have the Royal Champ and the Ice Golem coming in from the bottom side. Not sure how this works, because is the Royal Champ actually going for the scatter? I feel like he wants to have the Royal Champion going into the scatter, get that scatter down. That would be huge. But instead, the Royal Champ is like working their way on the outside with those defenses, and she's not going inside to that scatter, which is really bad. Now the Royal Champ ability, and we have now the Slammer coming in, so a great save. But at the same time, this air defense needs to survive. But instead, the Royal Champ is killing it. The reason why this air defense had to survive is because when you're playing a Lalo, you always want to have those air defenses in place to kind of tank your, or like to be able to have those lava hounds tanking for your Lalo. Because right now, those lava hounds are flying across the base and they're not doing anything. They may be triggering a couple of red mines, but that's not the purpose of Lava Hounds. You want to have them staying in front of the Lalo, and that's not how it worked. Instead, they lured over the Royal Champion, which makes sure that the King is in front of the Royal Champ, which caused that the Headhunters did not kill the Royal Champ. And now this is really bad, because now the Lalo is getting shredded by this Royal Champion. The Warden is already down. The Loons from the backhand are coming in. There's not much left, to be honest, but still, the Royal Champion is still there and can still defend this base. The Warden, the defending Warden, is now the only chance, in combination with the Royal Champion, obviously, but we have 30 more seconds left, guys. Is this enough? We have the Royal Champion facing off against a couple of minions and lava pups. We have the Loons coming in into the Warden, taking down the Warden. More minions and pups are coming in from the top left side, and this is 20 more seconds. Red Mine is hitting a ton of them, and this is going to be honest, I don't know. I guess a fail, because the King and the Royal Champion are going to protect those buildings. Though this means 97%? 97% for Synthe in this one, which is, on one hand, yes, not a 3-star, but way better percentage than Queen Walker's got. So now, let's take a look at stars, and he is bringing a ton of skeletons, invisibility spells, and earthquakes. What is going on in this mine? What on earth is going on? We have stars. Where is he going to drop this? To be honest, I have... What? Did he misdrop? No, wait. What? This is genius. Okay, so we saw from MCS already this trick with taking down the clan castle with invisible skeleton spells, right? But he's now putting this onto another level, because he sees, okay, there's the scatter right next to the clan castle, and he's using this invisibility spell for both. Not only for taking down the clan castle, but as well taking down the scatter. This was genius. The next level thing which MCS tried on this part is this base already got tripled by Klaus. And apparently Queen Walkers knows MCS, because MCS loves to copy bases which already got tripled by their opponent, and then they're going to tweak that against this entry. So 100% the entry from Klaus was baited, and instead Walkers knows this. They're going to choose a different angle, making sure that they're not running into the bait from MCS. And now we have this crazy plan from Stars. What is going on? What is going on? The Town Hall is going down with the Roger ability. The Sweeper is going down as well. The Queen is on the left side. She can still take down this Inferno Tower with the Golem together, but she's not going in at the moment. So just wait. The Inferno Tower is... No. Okay, the Slammer on the Inferno Tower. The Queen is coming back anyway. Okay, that's totally fine. Queen is taking down the Inferno Tower, and already nearly 50% of this base is gone. 50% of this base is already gone. The Clan Castle is out. The Scatter is out. Both Scatters are out. Enemy Royal Champion is out. Like, the value was just insane. And now the Lalo's getting started. To be honest, the Warden is not going down, so not the cleanest Lalo, I would say, because the Loons need to kind of backtrack to this Warden. But still, this is looking really damn good. It's all about the enemy Queen going down, though. The Queen needs to go down just to make sure, otherwise we have the same problem which Synthe just had. But this seems like those minions are going to work on that Queen, killing her quickly, and this is going to be such a big overkill from Stars. Wow, that attack was basically insane. Stars is putting this onto another level. They're like saying, if MCS can use the invisible skeleton spell trick, they can just use it better. Wow, what an entry, what an entry. Now we have Remy O, and oh my goodness, we see more invisible skeleton spells. This is so crazy. We see this only on the highest level of play, because it's not easy to place those skeletons and make sure they're exactly getting the value what you would like to get, because if you misdrop those invisibility spells just one tile, you're having a bad day, trust me. And now we have the Sui going in. We have the Lalo as well. There's 2 more lightnings to be placed, and 1 invisibility spell. So let's see what exactly the plan of Remy is, and what is the goal of this one. So the Ice Golem so far are doing a great job of tanking. Invisibility spell, another Royal Champion trick. Those guys are so good in using those, how do you say, those spells. So what? What is the Queen doing? What did this wall did to you? Like, come on. Okay. What was that? So what I want to say is those teams are so good in using those spells perfectly. So, for example, other players might have just used the invisibility spell, or like the skeleton spells with the invisibility spell, onto the clan cast with the earthquake, and that's it. They are always using this earthquake on the follow-up for something else. And that's how this Royal Champion trick worked. The Warden ability was really early on this attack because the Ice Sound was exploded already, so there was a freeze. And due to this, he's losing a ton of loons in the beginning against the Eagle. So the Warden ability could have cost him a ton. More red mines are getting into his loons. And now it's all about the back end. Nothing is pathing into this Inferno Tower. Such a good defense setup. Like, there's a ring of defenses around that Inferno Tower. Nothing is pathing into that Inferno Tower. And this means all of those loons are getting wrecked. I think the small, or like a little bit too early Warden ability cost him this attack. Because there were so many loons which got killed by the Eagle, or at least damaged. So they could die in the core versus those red mines. If those would have stayed alive, this could have been a different outcome. But still, wait, is this still possible? The dragon is flying to the air defense. And the dragon, this idiot, is turning around and shooting the Inferno Tower. If this dragon would have targeted the air defense, this would have been a triple. But instead, he's trolling and turning around and shooting this stupid Inferno Tower. What the hell is going on? But there's so many good attacks. Remy O is falling short just a little bit. But this means right now, I think we should just take a look at the score, right? Like, this is the best overview. But I think right now we have Queen Walkers leading in stars, but are behind on percentage. But we're going to take a look at that in a second. We have Remy O finishing on 96%. So once again, really good percentage. If this is somehow getting to a tie on stars, MCS is going to win. And we have, like I said, 7 to 8 and a 97.7 average to 91.7 average. So crazy scores. And now we're getting to the next one. We have Klaus. That's always someone we're waiting for. We have skeletons. We have no skeletons. I thought I saw a skeleton spell. We have lightning spells, okay. And we have an invisibility spell. So is there going to be a Royal Champion trick? Let's see. Always love those Royal Champion tricks. He's having a ram right now selected. Wait, he's just using the lightnings to like somehow get rid of the entire core. And now he's luring out that clan castle, making sure everything is getting lured to the bottom side of this base. There are 15 archers and a hound in there. Now the Valkyrie. That Valkyrie was pretty smart, taking down a ton of those archers. And now we have the Royal Champion taking on the enemy hound. So it seems like the Royal Champion is just getting used for the funnel. But where exactly is going to be the entry? Is he trying to get to the town hall? I mean, right now the ram is selected. I'm not really sure. I don't think Klaus is going to switch the siege machine, and he's starting off with the king and with an ice golem. Okay, Royal Champ to funnel the bottom side apparently, and now the queen is in place as well. Wall break in behind, so the king and everything can enter into the base, and we have the ram coming in as well. So the ram is going to go in front of the queen, which means the single Inferno Tower needs to be frozen. That's what he's doing. He needs to use the king ability. Otherwise the queen is going onto his ram. Okay, I guess it was okay. Otherwise Klaus would have used the king ability earlier. But the ram is going down. There are ice golems in there. And okay. He had the super wall breaker in there all day long. So this means he kinda knew he was fine with the ram going down. But this means the wall break is done, and the ice golems are tanking nicely for his queen. So the queen can take down the town hall. Lalo's getting started on the other side of the base, and we have the Lalo into the sweeper, but at the same time into the eagle early as well. So it feels like Klaus said he wants to take down the eagle early, and he does not care about the sweeper due to that. So far so good. Now the warden ability. The warden is not really following. Come on, warden. Hurry up, buddy. Hurry up. Come on. Catch those loons. We have no more scatters, no more big threat to those loons at this point, and they're just slowly overpowering that base. This is once again crushed by Klaus. Wow, those attacks, they're so fun to watch. And on the other hand, they look so easy. Like, it looks so easy, but at the same time, how do you have those ideas? Like, like Remy O just did with the skeleton spells, the Royal Champion trick, and invisibility spell and everything, or like the Ram Sui from Klaus. It is crazy. Those pros are just insane with those ideas, and it looks always so easy. But Queen Walkers is keep pushing it and getting the next 3-star, and now we have Eryam coming in. He's using Lightning Lalo as well, and it seems like he's doing the exact same which just Klaus did, because he's bringing this Ram as well. So let's see. Tesla Farm is found. Royal Champion in behind. It's basically the same idea or the same plan, right? Like even the base has the same setup overall. Like we have the town hall kind of behind 2 walls. We have the 2 compartments at the bottom side. Royal Champion is once again funneling the bottom side. It looks kind of funny because the bases look so similar. So let's see if it's going to be this exact same. And that's what it looks like. The Ram is getting placed. The Queen is going to be placed any second now as well. Yep, there's the Queen. Royal Champion is supposed to take down this Eagle. And this is exactly looking like the plan from Klaus. Now we have the King ability in a second. The Ram should get the Town Hall this time, so no wall breakers are needed. The Ram is doing his thing, and now the King is actually going to the outside. Not the worst thing which could happen, I think, because the Ram cannot, or like the King cannot get too much value inside. But now we have another wall break in there, so Eryam had the same safety idea kind of which Klaus had with the wall break, making sure that he's accessing the base, and now we have the Lalo getting started from the bottom side. Makes sense because the Royal Champion is over there, so Headhunters can be placed nice and early into the Royal Champ. Next Hound is coming in. There are no more Hounds to place. We have a few more Loons on that outside, but now the Hound in the Warden ability is flying across the base, taking a ton of traps. Those Red Mines are all getting triggered in the Warden ability, so perfect Warden ability over there. One Loon is triggering some more Red Mines in the core, so awesome split for him. In the core, and now we have more Loons coming in, and this is looking like another crushed base from MCS. Such a good plan. Once again, the same Ramsui as Klaus just did, and even versus Klaus in his own attack, or like versus, I don't know, like the counter attack, I would say. So really great job by Eryam getting this triple done, which means MCS is they're staying close to the result of Queen Walkers. Now it's all about if Queen Walkers is going to triple their next attack, this match is over. They have more stars than MCS. They have no chance to come back. Everything else than a 3-star from Queen Walkers and MCS can tie on stars and are going to win on percentage. So let's see. Yuta is in. And he's coming in with the Queen Charge Lalo. And this one is looking interesting because he's bringing the Inferno Dragon to this. Okay. So what exactly is going to be the plan? Queen Charge is getting started. He wants to walk into the town direction. He has wall breaks with him, but he has no sneaky goblins with him. So, I think I know what he's planning to do. He wants to have his queen walking around the town hall. That's the purpose of her. She's walking around the town hall because those open compartments most of the time they are not letting the queen walk inside. So he's planning to have her walk around the town hall, and then he's going to place, mark my words, then he's going to place an invisible Inferno Dragon onto the town hall to get rid of that. This is going to be genius. Let's see if that works. Wait a second. What? The queen is going inside. I don't think that was planned. He wanted to have the invisible Inferno Dragon onto that town hall. I'm guaranteed. I'm sure that was the plan. I need to ask Yuta if that was 100% the plan. But guys, this makes sense, right? Like walking around the town hall, placing this Inferno Dragon onto the town hall. But now he has a huge problem because this Inferno Tower now is shooting his queen, and the plan did not work out because he cannot reach that Inferno Tower. So really bad for Yuta right now. This is going to be a huge struggle. This is going to be tricky. Royal Champion ability needs to be used soon. But instead, he's just going to use the invisibility spell. Yeah, there's the invisibility spell. I told you, normally was supposed to go for the Inferno Dragon. Now, he cannot do that anymore. Queen is doing some more things in the core. Next wall break is not really connecting for that queen. And now we have a huge problem. 1 minute and 20 seconds only left. And this is still like above 50% of base left. So Queen is now getting into the core, taking down that wall. Slammer is already getting started, and this needs to be quick. He's tanking that Archer Tower with his Inferno Dragon, and I told you, I think the Town Hall was his goal. That was actually so smart, but the Queen was too smart, I think, as well, because she actually went inside. So he kind of counted on his queen being stupid, but the queen actually was smart this time. So, well, let's see. 45 seconds left. And this is going to be a really big pain to get through this back end. Royal Champ is still alive. He needs to use that warden ability early. Scatter Shot is still alive. He's trying to target that scatter, but the Archer Tower is getting targeted instead. Haste Spell is down. He has one more freeze left, which he can use. But guys, this is not looking good, especially because the Royal Champion is still alive. He needs to get as many percentage as possible. At the same time, we know already, if this is getting all tied up from MCS, they're going to win on percentage. So now it comes all down. It comes all down to this last attack. If MCS is tripling this last attack, they're going to win against Queen Walkers. Queen Walkers, one of the best teams right now with Alternate in the world still. And this would be a huge achievement. So let's see, Yuta, 94%, and now we have Tryhard. If someone can do this, then it's Tryhard. So let's see. First off, we have one skeleton spell, a couple of invisibility spells. We have the Earthquake and Lightnings. Okay, so what exactly is going to be the plan with this one? He's going to start off with the Blimp for the Town Hall. Okay, so blimping that Town Hall, luring that out nice and early makes obviously sense. Now the skeleton... Oh, that mind game. He is... Oh my goodness. Okay, so first off, he used that skeleton spell in the core. With the skeleton spell, traps are not getting triggered, but in this, Tesla are not counted in as traps. So this means he's like getting those Tesla up, and on this way, he can actually use the lightnings onto those Tesla. Because if Tesla are underground, like they're not triggered just yet, then you cannot use any lightnings whatsoever on them. So what he did, he used the skeletons to trigger the traps, then use the lightnings and get the entire core. So really nicely done by MCS, by Tryhard over here. And well, now he's trying to keep luring out that clan cards. Apparently not everything came out. And well, his healers already started at the top side. The poison already got triggered, or like got already used. So we have to wait to see how this goes. The queen is supposed to take down the eagle. Is she actually going there? Yes, she's going into that eagle compartment, taking that down. On the other side, we have the Royal Champion taking down the scatter shot. And now we have a ton of basically a spam louder at this point, just like trying to target every single defense around there. It is kind of messy because the hounds are kind of spread out, so the back end defenses with like the air expo and the warden are not tanked. So this is why it's looking so messy, and this is why he's losing so many loons in the beginning, because those back end defenses are doing a ton of damage to those loons. And he has one more hound and a couple of more loons left. If Tryhard triples this attack, they are going to win this match. And there's a multi-inferno tower on the back end, and there's an air defense, wizard tower, and obviously an archer tower. So let's see. Loons are slowly making it across the base. There's a black mine. Warden is following. Now the haste. The loon and the hound is tanking everything. The tornado trap over there. The tornado trap can actually save this maybe. But it seems like there are too many loons, and the Inferno Tower is not dealing enough damage. And we have a couple of more seconds left in this attack, and this is looking good for MCS. And this looks like we have one of the first teams which actually were able to beat Queen Walkers right now. Queen Walkers were so good recently, and now they had just one attack, which was not the highest percentage. But still, this is going to be a triple. So this means MCS is going to win against Queen Walkers in the Clash Champs playoffs. So really good job to them. And either way, like, to be honest, for us as viewers, for me as caster, it was such an amazing match to watch. Such an amazing match to cast. So many cool attacks. And this gets me even more hyped for the next tournament, which just got announced, the Clash Warm-Up. This is going to be amazing. And there is going to be a ton of good teams. And I hope they're going to be MCS and Queen Walkers in there, because this would be just awesome to see them once again battle it out with so many cool attacks. I hope you guys liked the video as well. Let me know which one was your favorite attack. Otherwise, I will see you guys back tomorrow. See you guys until then, and bye bye.